All right, so now let's talk about problems, right? Every business has problems. Some problems we can solve, some we can't. So the key question we have to ask ourselves is, do we resolve it or do we refer it? At some stage of our business, it is likely that we're going to receive a customer complaint. I mean, you might be excellent at what you do. We as an organization might be excellent at what we do, but chances are at some point it's going to happen. Dealing with it in a positive and constructive manner will help to keep our customers. And something to think about, keeping a customer, even though it can cost time and money, is still better than always actively looking for new customers, because there is no guarantee here that you're actively looking for customers and they're going to come and basically interact with us. But keeping these people happy means they become your positive advocates. They can go out and tell other people that, hey, you got to buy from this place. This place is amazing. The people working there are great. They care. Customers who are unhappy with our products, which includes goods and services, will not complain to us, but they will complain to others and will take their business elsewhere. As such, it's important as a business for us to identify, where do our customers hang out? Where do our customers communicate? Who are the groups that our customers are involved with, so that we can be part of their lives and listen in when they're unhappy with a particular product offering. Managing customer complaints and resolving them quickly will result in improved business processes as well as repeat business. So the kind of things we need to think about when we are deciding, should we resolve it, as in fix it ourselves, or refer it, pass it to somebody else in the organization, maybe with a bit more authority, who can do more or has more options. So the first criteria, can I resolve it? So here we have to think about our behavior, we have to think about skills, and we have to think of knowledge. From a behavior perspective, what the client or customer is telling us, can we manage this situation from a behavior perspective? Are they super angry or are they chilled out? From a skills perspective, do we, the individual customer service representative, have the skills required to help this person? And the last part of that is knowledge. Do we have the knowledge to help them? Chances are, if you have dealt with this kind of situation before, you're more or you're better placed to help this particular person out. Another question, do I have the authority to resolve it? Now, if we are at an entry-level position in an organization, even if we know what the policy is, even if you know what the procedures are, we might not have the final authority to say, yes, you can get a free refund, or you can get a full refund, or we can give you a product, something else, basically. So we might have to refer it in this particular case. Another criteria to think about, do I have or can I get the facts? Now, if you're, let's say, a supervisor, team leader, manager, you might have access to all the employees working, right? So you work in a team, you have access to all of them. Let's say a customer comes and complains to you. Because you're at this level, you can go and talk to all the individual touch points or all the individual people involved with this transaction. So you can gather all the facts to make the right decision. If we don't have the ability or the authority to gather all the facts, then we have to refer it. Another criteria, how urgent is it? Now, if a decision has to be made right now, there's only so much we might be able to do, right? In saying that, if it has to be made right now, the decision, then we're going to try as to the best of our ability to resolve it right now and find a resolution which works for the organization as well as the customer. And the last thing to consider, what is the policy regarding this issue? Businesses, especially service-based businesses, they will have policies and procedures with fairly clear guidelines on what needs to be done based on the issue that our customer or client is presenting to us. So whenever in doubt, we should look at our policy and go, okay, can I resolve this issue? Can I resolve this complaint? If not, do I need to refer this to someone else? Regardless of which criteria we're looking at and regardless of the decision we end up taking, it is also important to communicate with your client or communicate with your customer to let them know what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, when are we going to do it. And the idea behind this is pretty simple. It's just to make sure that they feel confident in our ability to be able to help them and resolve the situation. Even if we can't, they believe in our organization to be able to help them out. So something important to consider in that respect.